I've been having all kinds of fun with my stitching since my last Flosstube update. Hi Flosstube, I'm Michelle. This is my romantic tangle. It is Sunday, March is it 10th? We're springing forward, so it's going to be light later in the day, and I'm just happy. I finished all of the cross stitching on Down Memory Lane. Look at it. Now, this is a Wysocki design, and that means there is going to be a ton of back stitching. I have to do the wheels of the wagons and the window panes and the signs and a whole lot of other things, but I am okay with that. I know combined with the Blue Jays, I've set myself up to do a whole lot of back stitching all at once. I don't mind. I've stitched myself into worse corners, and it just feels so good to have this done. I mean, I could thumbtack this up to the wall like this, and it would look like I stitched something. Then when I finished that, I picked up Southwest Mesa again. Last time I talked to you, I was stitching on the rock. Well, I did the rock and worked my way over until I ran out of grid lines. I've added more since then. And then I started stitching the pot, and this one is, I love it, but it's a bit challenging because there are similar colored symbols side by side. Let's put the red W's right next to the black W's. Why not? And there are thick back stitching lines that go over the symbols. It's a little challenging. Did I mention that it's going to be huge? But I got a couple evenings of stitching done and I was quite happy with it. But then I hit one night when I had worked a lot on this pot and I wanted to keep stitching, but my brain was refusing to keep focusing on this. I needed a change of pace. I pulled out what I've been calling Blue Window by Riolis. It is actually Window with Magpie, and it was a Mania start. I got the fabric gridded, I did a little bit, and then I let it go. It turned out to be one of those, what was I thinking when I bought this project? I only did a few stitches. I don't know why I bought this kit. I picked out this kit. I did it on purpose. It wasn't a 25-cent thrift store find, but I wasn't in a hurry to pick it back up. And then sometimes, you know how you think about stitching while you're laying awake at 3 in the morning, you go, oh, I could work on that. I thought I could work on Window with Magpie. And I picked it up and I started stitching and I did not stop. And I have slightly mixed feelings about this one. There's going to be a whole lot of back stitching because why not work myself into a bigger back stitching pile? But it looks even better on the camera than it does when I'm holding my eyes close enough to see it. I'm excited about this, and I can keep stitching until I decide that my brain does not want to look at blue floss anymore, and I can put it back away, and I have made a ton and a half of progress. Like I said, it will have a lot of back stitching. They did a whole series of these windows. I have this one. I do not have this one, but I am having to resist the temptation to run out and order this one because I went from what was I thinking to I don't know what I was thinking, but whatever it is, I'm apparently thinking it again. And this leaves me without something easy to work on because Southwest Mesa is a fun kind of challenge. I have made more mistakes on this, ripped out more mistakes, stitched over more mistakes. It's ridiculous. I need something easy now that Down Memory Lane is out of my rotation. I had an idea, but I don't remember what it was. And then this morning I saw that Pinker and Pumpkin Quilting has a new little house. My printer's out, not great. It is a pink house. It has lots of windows. It has got a lacy scallop. It has got flowers. And if I get started on it, the roof and filling in the windows and around the windows, this may be the easy stitching I need right now. I think it is. My husband, the boys, and I have been watching Julia Child, the old episodes of French Chef on Roku, and we've been having a lot of fun with it. Some of her techniques are not, I think they're conducive to filming something quickly in the earlier days of television. She will put down raw chicken, reach for her glasses, put them on her face, and Julia Child was a genius. I admire her in many ways. I have a hard time with the way the woman handles raw chicken. But there is the series on HBO Max. There is a new series of cozy mysteries where the protagonist's friend is Julia Child. And then I found out there's a Julia Child themed line of fabrics from Moda. I don't buy quilt shop quality brand new fabric often, but sometimes I see something and I have to splurge. And I saw the local quilt shops post on Facebook a couple of weeks ago. Have been crossing my fingers she would still have it in stock on a day when I could get the car and drive down there, and it was pretty picked over. Some of the prints I would have liked were not there anymore. I got a full yard of the black and white print, and then I got these. And then I realized that charm packs are only $11.99, and I got a charm pack, and I'm in love. I have the plan that sent me to the quilt shop to buy the fabric. And then I've got another larger plan now that I've got the charm pack. And you know, darn it, if I was going to splurge, maybe this is the fabric collection that I should have bought a jelly roll of. I have ideas with what I've got. I am going to make them. I'm going to be happy. I'm going to try not to be too precious about cutting into this, but that's one of my bad habits. And if you have some of this, save your selvages, because there is a Julia Child quote on the selvage. It's been a while since I have been this smitten with a cut of fabric. Save your pennies, splurge when you find something you love, and build up your stash when you find great deals on stuff you really like. Thanks for watching. I'm Michelle. This is my romantic tangle. I am going to go finish gridding Southwest Mesa, find the fabric and start gridding for Pink House, and probably stitch some more blue window frame because it is a fun project.